Hey gamers, welcome back. Today we're going to be covering Clubhouse. Now, this is possibly my favorite map in the game. I think it's a tie between this and Cafe. I think they're just both two, beautifully designed maps, but also just, they're pretty equal when it comes to terms of defense and attack. I think it goes about 50-50. Now, the stats might not show that, but I feel like, it's just as hard to attack as it is to defend. It can go both ways, and you don't see that in a lot of maps. Most of them are defender-sided, or you have a couple that are extremely attacker-sided. But today we're going to start off on the CCTV cache side. First, you're going to need to get this outside wall onto the balcony. That is very important. Second, and it's walls that a lot of people don't think to get, are down here at the garage. Now, you can either get the whole garage if you want. I personally just like to get these left two. Over here, it helps a little bit if you're camping near the window up on the catwalk. Next, we're going to need to work our way all the way back up through here, and we're going to make our first rotate hole. Pardon that little tear there. Now, you just need a small rotate hole here to go in between. Now, you don't have to do this rotate. I see a lot of people, they'll do like little holes just at the bottom on this side, just to, if they go to Maverick Trick, they can peek through there. I like to make the hole for the rotate just so you're not stuck going through a window, because personally, I don't like jumping through windows. Next, we need to work our way through cache into construction. Now, everyone knows this wall. It's an exterior wall onto this construction scaffolding outside. Very important. Next, make sure you get these walls. Now, I see a lot of people lately leave this wall undone. Now, I don't get why, because this is an exterior room where it gives them plenty of angles from outside and far from even gym. So make sure you get that done. Now, we need to do our second rotate now. This one is important too, and I've seen a lot of people leave it out lately. It's right here at the top of red stairs. Now, I like to make it a little bit above. I don't like to make it at the bottom. It gives you a little more cover, and to me, it just works better being able to vault through instead of a crouch. I'm gonna make sure we get this wall reinforced, and I'm missing a wall. We can go ahead and barricade this one. Now, for operators, you're going to want to run. You're going to need to bring at least a wall denial to deal with this wall, whether that be Cade, Mute, Bandit, it doesn't really matter. A lot of people are going to bring Cade and Bandit, though, or one of the two, for tricking purposes of destroying what's on that wall. But that's purely up to you who you want to bring. Like, I've been playing Mute a lot. I like to bring him. You're going to need a Jaeger or a Wamai if you're not going to bring both of them. They're going to be chunking in grenades, all kinds of stuff in here to get those charges off the wall. Next, a Valkyrie is very strong in this map. There are so many strong sites that you can do for Valkyrie that it's hard to say don't bring her here, that she's optional. Next, I like to bring Mozzie. I think Mozzie's very powerful here, and there's a lot of places you can hide drones. Plus, that new Roni, the 1.5, ooh, that thing is beautiful. After that, it does come down to preference who you want to bring. I like to bring the Maestro. He gives you the extra cams, plus the Alda. Ooh. Then, kind of whoever. You need to make sure you have at least one person roaming on this map, preferably two. You don't really want to cramp everyone up on this site. You can get away with three as well, but let me know what you guys like to do on this site. This is just what I like to do with my team. We find that we win a lot. This is a really high win objective. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this and what you do for your setup. And I will meet you guys on the next site. So now we find ourselves downstairs in the church arsenal side of the map. Now, the first thing you need to do, make sure you get, is these walls right here. You cannot leave these walls open for the enemy team. They're going to be pushing from main stairs. They're probably going to be pushing from Moto as well. You need to have it covered. I can't believe how many people I've ran into this season that don't know to reinforce this wall. I always thought it was obvious, but that's why I'm here helping you guys. So we're going to get these three walls, and we need to work our way all the way through Arsenal into dirt. Now, you got to go to the end of dirt, and you have to get those two exterior walls. Now, obviously, these are very important walls because you don't want to do a push to dirt. It's hard to take if you have to run across from kitchen to come behind them. So most of the time, you're going to be going in a head-on gunfight with them pushing in there, and it can make things pretty troublesome for the defense. So we get that reinforced. Now, there's 3 hatches in this map. You need to get at least 2 of them, if not all 3. I highly recommend getting all 3. Now, the first one is going to be up here in the stock room, where right here. Then we need to work our way over to bar to get the one that drops into moto. Now, this is a very, very essential hatch to get, especially if you put a cade charge on it. It's hard for them to get. There's no hard walls around. They're going to have to Maverick trick it if that Thatcher is banned, which most likely Thatcher is going to be banned. Then we need to work our way into the kitchen to get the hatch that leads straight down into Arsenal. This is another key point. I would recommend impact tricking this. I would not recommend trying. You could cade it off, but it's not hard to destroy the cade with the way you can put thermite charges or ace charges on the soft surface, and it'll blow up the side. You'll want to come in here. Make sure you have someone with a shotgun. Punch out both these sides. Now you'll sit here, and when you hear that X-Kairos or that thermite charge go off, you'll have someone sitting here with an impact. Boom, boom. Throw one right there. Do it again. Throw it right there. Gonna get rid of those charges. Now, for these next 2 walls that we still have, I come over here and I make this middle wall reinforced. I like having this one reinforced and this left one reinforced because you don't want to give the other team a good line of sight from blue stairs or from anywhere in blue, as a matter of fact. Now, for rotates, this is a essential rotate. You have to have this wall open. Make sure you get the floor. So you can have your teammate go in between blue and church. The next one, right here. Now, this wall, you're going to want to shoot the upper half of it, not the lower half. I did not shoot that low enough. For this vaulting rotate, now, you don't want to have a ground rotate. You want to have a little bit of coverage right here just to help yourself not get shot out at the feet. For operators, like I said, cade. You can bring the cade if you want. I think him in tandem with a impact trigger is very good to slow them down just a little bit. Then you're going to want to bring probably another wall denial to deal with dirt, to deal with some of these inside walls. I recommend mute. You can bring bandit as well because, you know, his MP7 is powerful. Then comes more of the, I'm thinking the visual ops. So you're going to want to bring at least an Echo, a Valk, or a Maestro, if not at least 2 of those. They're very powerful down here. Plenty of spots that you can put your cams in where it's going to be hard for the other team to find or destroy. And like I said before in previous videos, guys, who doesn't love running Echo and Maestro? And Valk too. I mean, come on, we'll give Valk some love. Valk's a great operator. Now, I want to know in the comments what you guys do on this site. I feel like this is a very generic setup, but I want to know, where do you guys have rotates? Where do you guys have a hole shot out at your feet? I also like to come over here before I leave this site. I like to punch a couple shots out right here. I will sit right here, and if they push into moto, just quick kill. So like I said, in the comments below, let me know what you guys bring here, where you guys rotate, where you guys reinforce, what do you hold, do you barricade, do you reinforce this off too? Hopefully you don't, but I'd like to hear your guys' opinions, and I will meet you on the next site. Thanks for following me up to the bedroom gym side of the map. Now, we want to start with our rotates. The first one, make sure you get this side punched out over here. Hopefully you can shoot the shotgun better than I can. You need to have a little rotate in, but not where it's in full view of the window and you can still try to get a bit of an advantage. Next, you need to make sure you have the bottom shot out in here. Now, this is important because when you have an enemy that jumps through this window, you can sit over here in showers or behind the mattress, pick them off. Now let's get started on the reinforcements. We need to make sure you get this wall at 90 hallway that goes to jacuzzi. This is going to be probably the main push that they're going to be attempting when you are defending this site, so make sure it is nice and reinforced. Next, I like to reinforce this bathroom. Now, when you do reinforce the bathroom, make sure you do it on this side for what I'm about to tell you. Bring the Mira if she is open. Now, Mira is a terrific op on this site, and you can have her play a Mira right here on the half wall, open the rest of the way, and you know, do a little flick around the corner. Personally, I like coming over here. I like to reinforce this one too. I will shoot out the wall so it helps my mirror see a little easier, but I will put two mirrors right next to each other, and I'll open up the left one. They are never expecting it. You can get some good kills off of it. I love it. Next, we need to work our way into construction. Now, this is going to be very similar to the CCTV cache hole that we had earlier. You need to get this outside wall. Very, very important. Second, I like to put a body here in cache. Now, it gives you a little bit of extension. Construction can be difficult to hold. This can be a little bit easier. Plus, it just allows, like I said, the extension of your defense. You don't want to have people grouped up in too close of an area the whole time. Then you can make a little bit of a thing right there. Next is your choices of walls. I like to open this right here. Allow my team to rotate in between it. A lot of the times we'll bring a castle. We have this castle barricaded to slow the attack down coming from logistics. And that allows us to... You can get this wall right here in CCTV. So, slow them down. Because a lot of times when you are holding this site, they'll just push in real quick from CCTV, open that wall with a soft breach, and come on in. Now, this last one, I would put, like, right here, just so they, once they get that castle barricade down, you have a little bit of a spot to hide. Operators. Now, of course, you got to bring the wall denial. That's preferably for this wall right here in bathroom and this wall down here in 90 hallway. Now, that's going to be essential because they're going to bring probably 2 hard breaches to try to get this wall open, but then get the Mira open, especially if you run the Mira. Now, I find that Kaid works especially well here. I think he's very powerful. You can come downstairs below this wall. You can put a Kaid right here on the wall. It's soft. They can't... A lot of the times they're not, I mean, it's not soft. They're not going to push downstairs most of the time, or they're not going to push in the bathroom like that. And it can throw a team off. I like the spot. Now, like I said, a Mira and a castle work very, very, very well together, especially on this site. I would say bring them for sure. Next, Jaeger. Jaeger. Everyone's tired of hearing him. They can't take this man down. He's got probably the best gadget on defense, plus one of the best guns on defense. Bring him. He's going to help you. Your last op can be whoever. You could bring a Vigil, Valkyrie, Maestro, Smoke. Someone with a shield is very preferable. Put a shield right here and cover them from that window, and they can sit here and get anyone that comes into the room. Like, ooh, it's so fresh. So let me know what you guys like to do. This is how we like to do our setup. I want to know who you're bringing, what you're bringing, where you're rotating, obviously. I want to get all the input that I can. Maybe I can make an updated video. Maybe I'm doing something very poor that you think I could update, and I would like to know on the next video. Now, this is going to be the least picked site on this map. No one likes to run here. At least I don't know anyone that likes to run here. So first we need to go up here over to the pool table, and we need to get this wall going to strip club. This is an exterior wall that gives them plenty of angles and coverage from within inside strip club to hold should they pop in and plant. Next, these two walls over here that connect the hallway between pool table and bathroom in strip club. You're gonna need to get these. It's just another cutoff point that you do not want the enemies pushing through. Then we got to get these two walls. Of course, they are very, very, very essential. You do not give them that line of sight from kitchen or the staircase. It is very hard to throw. You got to get really lucky with your gunfights. Then we're going to come over to the stage. We're going to get two more walls that go into this hallway. I would like to see them update this site. I would like to see them maybe get rid of one of these, a couple of these walls right through here. Maybe make it a little more playable. Next, need to have a little bit of a hole to get through. I wouldn't make it too big. I think that's the perfect size. They're not gonna think they can get through that. They won't. You'll get the kill. Next, you need to come over and get these walls going into the garage. Now, this is essential because for this site, you need to hold lounge, you need to hold the red staircase and the cache side of the map. So you can get some good angles from upstairs. I will come show you. They will come in, they can plant in this door, you can get an easy kill, you can play a smoke up here, throw some smokes down, very powerful. Ground attack, vice versa to cover your teammates with the plant. Now operators, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of suggestions for this site. Me and my team, we don't run this site. I don't think I've played on this site other than a casual, ever. I don't think we've ever intentionally gone here on ranks since you could pick your sites. So let me know what you guys do like to bring. I'm sorry I don't have a lot of tidbits on this site. Like I said, it's the lowest pick site on this map, maybe one of the lowest in the game. So let me know what you guys do here. Who do you bring? I'm guessing a form of wall denial, some shields. Well, my is probably good. There's plenty of places to hide a disc. And thank you guys for tuning in today. Hopefully this has helped you learn this map a little better. Maybe you didn't know it too well, though I feel like a lot of people are pretty familiar with Clubhouse. It seems to be like the most popular map in the game. I haven't met anyone that dislikes it yet. And I will see you guys on the next video. It should be Consulate.